Hi, Sagittarius. This is going to be your January general forecast and overview. It's good primarily for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Sagittarius in tropical astrology. However, it could resonate anywhere where you have Sag in your natal chart. It is a general reading, however, so it's not going to hit it for everyone that watches. If this doesn't resonate for you, Sagittarius, try watching readings on this channel for any other part of your chart. You can find important messages there instead when you watch readings for other placements in your natal chart. If you want to book a private reading with me, Sag, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. And if you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. This is a general forecast. You can apply it to any part of your life. If you are looking specifically for a love message, Sagittarius, you need to get into the vibe on my other channel called Soma Chandra Libra, where I do love messages just for Libra and also Sagittarius every 4 days. But I always read for you here as well. So let us begin. Happy New Year to you guys. I hope you had a great solar return, getting out of your Jupiterian energy, moving into this wonderful Capricorn season. Time to take all your expansion and creativity and fiery passion and then funnel it into the energy of Capricorn. I always feel like Sagittarians do pretty well in Capricorn season because their season just finished up. I think all of us do. I hope you guys are enjoying the energy. I know I am. So this reading looked really amazing. Overall, the overall reaching theme for you guys in January, Sag, is hang in there. You're definitely not sleeping on the job. I think that you will be challenged in your heart chakra in particular, and maybe even distracted by lover relationships to a degree in January. But the overall theme I have for you guys is creating balance in your life between intimate partnerships and maybe career. And you guys definitely look like master strategists that are trying to get to a level of mastery in the pentacle realm in particular, wanting a lot of self-sufficiency and stability in your life. I liked that the tarot said, what came out of the Awakened Soul Oracle deck for you, first card out for January, challenge. And the catalyst for you is rescue in reverse. So first of all, some of you are deciding that you're going to let people in your life rescue themselves. You may have recently felt like you needed to be rescued, and Spirit is saying to you, look, life is a game of chess, but don't underestimate your own abilities. Look how she's smirking. She's like, checkmate, your move. Life will be a challenge in January. You will have to use strategy and plan every move very carefully. There won't be any rescues this month, and I don't think you have it in you to rescue anyone else either. You seem very focused on getting some things done and creating balance in your life. So a challenge without a rescue, but you've got it. You've definitely got it because the tarot looked good. You're going to be fine. What came out of the Wisdom of the Tao Volume 1 deck, which I really love, Master, you can solve your problems naturally and cleverly. Proceed with courage and a decisive strategy. So I was like, ooh, the challenge. You just need a good strategy. Your opponent underestimates you. A Taoist master uses soft to conquer hard. Leverage the power of your adversary to your advantage. They made me, when I pulled this card out, Sag, your guides made me reread that last sentence like 3 times. I was like, okay, I guess it's really important that I tell you that. You may be in some power struggles in January. Let the person that believes they have the upper hand, just let them have the upper hand. Apparently, one of your main strategies will be leveraging the power an adversary has to your advantage. That's not always easy for people to see. Someone in a position of power may have their hands tied because of their position, where you will be allowed to be more dynamic. You can solve problems very cleverly this month. Just proceed with courage and be decisive, okay? Everyone is going to underestimate you. Some people are just not going to believe it when you say checkmate. And you're like, yeah, I don't need a rescue. Checkmate, your move. A main challenge for you is strength. That came out as how you see yourself too in the tarot. Some of you have Leo in your chart, maybe a Leo in your life. Strength. You are far more powerful than you realize. Believe in yourself. What seems impossible can be overcome with determination and the right skills. Do not give up. You're almost there. Whatever happens, you will gain wisdom from the experience. So master strategist facing a challenge, and knowing that you won't get a rescue, but that you have the strength to do it. If you feel like you needed a rescue in January and you don't get it, it's because you're being given an opportunity to prove to yourself how strong and determined you really can be. If you are missing a skill, you might be, because with determination and the right skills, you can overcome something. So if any of you need a new skill to help you work through life in January, go find it and cultivate it. Yeah, you're going to gain wisdom. You're going to gain wisdom. Astrology activations. I see a square happening here for you, but also a sextile. And I feel like it's very specific between your 5th house and your 10th house. The 5th house is about what you're passionate about, what you like to do for play. It's also about children, and it's about confidence and creativity as well. The 5th house is a fun house. It's about fixed energy. It's about love affairs, romantic attachments, the way you express yourself. It's also a house of creativity and art and drama, pleasure and play, but it can also be a house of speculation. We also have the 10th house coming out as well, which is about structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. That's cardinal energy. Thinking about your reputation, thinking about what direction you're going in, your life goals that will lead you to a place of prestige. Yeah, thinking a lot about how other people see you. Be mindful of moral conditioning. It can either serve you or hinder you, but the challenge is square. And I think it will happen between both of these houses. A challenging situation and a mountain to climb. Okay, so life might not necessarily be super easy in January. You will have a bit of a mountain to climb. You're in Capricorn season. No one climbs a mountain like the goat, right? Dig into their energy. Some of you may feel that your 10th house and your 5th house, like your relationships and your career life, are going to square off against each other. Just use your strategy and be strong, okay? At the bottom of this deck, they wanted me to look at the bottom of this deck. Sextile, a combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation, okay? It's all going to bring a reward for you. There will be times where there's both tension and flow. That's the sextile. That's the 60-degree square off, not the 90-degree. So there will be times where things will feel opposing for you, but then there'll be times where it's like, oh, this is just an obstacle course. Obstacle courses can be fun. It's not a brick wall. Okay, it's a potential for a huge reward if you can make it through. Find balance between relationships and your creativity and your accomplishments in your career and structure. Think about how great it would be if you can combine passion, play, and creativity with discipline and structure to further you towards a life goal or mission. I mean, that's that's cake, right? That's cake on planet Earth. So yeah, those are your astrology activations. Pay very close attention to what's in your 10th house and what's in your 5th house. This will tell you your strengths and your weaknesses, okay? I'm going to be looking at that too. I don't have Sag in a major placement, but I'm like, I'm going to check that out too. So the tarot, your love message on Soma, Chandra, Libra looked really good. This looks pretty good too. I do have court cards showing up, so people in your life or different aspects of yourself. King and Queen energy, so creativity and sustainability as well. Yeah. I think there will be a challenge in a specific relationship though, but the overall reason for the reading in January is the 9 of Pentacles. Wow. You're looking very well dressed this month, Sagittarius. The 9 of Pentacles is about self-sufficiency and abundant luxury, wanting very much to do well in life and take care of yourself. I think you guys are going to be really putting yourselves out there and really feeling good about yourself. This is something we earn for ourselves on our own. Catalyst or challenge is the Ace of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Some of you are looking for a new home. Some of you have decided to do something to the exterior or the foyer of your home. I also just saw a powder room, like a half bath. As well, I see a little bit of landscaping and construction, despite it being winter in a lot of parts of the world. A challenge is knowing what's right for you and creating stability in your life. This looks like being able to pay all the bills and finding a place to live. Some of you are going to do that. Some of you may find a roommate as well this month. So wait for the aha moment and the breakthrough. And the challenge is, can I build upon this? Whatever choices I make, will they lead to a stability and a foundation that I can passionately build upon? That'll be a catalyst or a challenge. I see very strongly that some of you want to buy a home. Watch out for your expectations in regards to money and finances. It looks like some of you want to live in a very bougie part of town. Yeah. Some of you may find a single story flat or home to live in. That's nice. Deep past and what's driving you, the Magician to the Wheel of Fortune. God, I love that. You manifest your own destiny. Manifesting change, manifesting fortune, manifesting expansion, knowing that you and you alone must be the single catalyst for change. You saw yourselves as the magician in your love message the other day when I read for you on Soma, Chandra, Libra. This seems to be what's getting you out of bed every day. I work alone. I have a plan. I am methodical. I'm manifesting my destiny. I think that you guys are going to be very aware of time in January. And there will be times when you feel like you're on top of the wheel, and there will be times where you feel like you're between the wheel and the road, but at least you're in the driver's seat, right? I really like that for you. You look very driven and calculated towards eliciting change. And when you get into this energy, you almost don't need to know what comes next, because you confidently believe that you're in the driver's seat of your own fortune, your own time, your own fate, your own cycles, your karma, your dharma, your destiny. That's just, yeah. We're going to put this reading on the fridge. You guys get the A+. I like the way you're handling life. Recent past and deep within. Interesting, Sagittarius, but well done, I think. I have the Hermit of Virgo, the Devil of Capricorn, and the Sun of Leo, all major arcana. Spiritual growth much, Sagittarius? Holy shit. Well, I can clearly see that, well, some of you just have Virgo and Cap in your chart, or maybe you dealt with that kind of a person that had those placements and it's coming out in your reading. I read this all for you, though. This looks like very introspective, important shadow work. You know, Virgo knows that, the Hermit knows that it has to go off by itself and spend some time alone. That all the answers, sorry you guys, I'm losing my voice. All the answers that he or she seeks are within. And when he did that shadow walk, there's the snake. I think he faced his own demons. But the devil is more than obsessions and demons. It's Capricorn energy. Capricorn teaches us to get into our earthly body, work hard, play hard. You know, life on planet Earth isn't easy. If we want the finer things in life, we have to be very driven towards them. I think you thought a lot about what was important to you and what you could release. You faced your demon head on, it would seem, with a lot of clarity. I wasn't going to clarify this, but I had to know what would come out next. This is the cold, hard light of day. It's like he shines the light on the devil and the sun appears. So when we get the devil to the moon, I worry. When we get the devil to the sun, this is some really constructive inner work about what you desire the most, outwardly, secretly, what's chaining and binding you. I also heard a health message as well. You will have clarity. Very recently, you got clarity on this, and I feel like you shed light on yourself. We moved on to more major arcana. I was like, is this going to be all major arcana? I feel like in December, you guys did some important shadow work, and now you're moving on to, it will help you with some more important things. You may have been spiritually tested, and the universe is trying to say to you, we see you, we support you, we're happy, and we're proud of you for doing this. What you're thinking about all the time is justice and the lovers. Wow, Libra and Gemini here. Both cards are cards of balance. Libra, Sagittarius, and Gemini have a symmetry to them. I think you have some major choices to make. I think you're thinking about consequences and truth and fairness and honesty and how to create balance in your life, in particular with your 5th house and your 10th house. And the lovers teaches us something really important. Gemini teaches us what total value alignment really means. What's in alignment for you? What's best for you? What's your match made in heaven? Having choices in love and life, and needing to accept consequences for previous choices. If you've gotten some consequences for some previous choices, Sagittarius, Spirit is saying to you, this has only helped you realize that you have more choices here on earth than you think you do. Look for the people and situations that are in complete harmony and alignment with you. Strong focus on love and friendships and relationships, but also fairness. It's almost like a shrewd reality here about who and what is right for you. Yeah. Some of you may also move in with a person and you need to sign a contract. This person may be a Libra or a Gemini. The action that you will take the most in January that came out for you is the Chariot and the Ten of Wands. So, wow, we've got Cancer showing up now. This is like, look at all the major arcana here. This year, this month, I think you're going to be showing us a lot of spiritual strength and growth. Everything you do will be very important. Otherwise, all this major arcana wouldn't come out. Some of you are moving because I see a potential for a move here. But the GPS of your soul definitely needs to be turned on, overcoming challenges, moving towards victory. It's a heavy burden, though. You will carry the weight of the world on your shoulders here. I see potentially someone doing work where they are loading and unloading something as well. Watch out for back issues. Ask for help. I also see potentially that some of you will get a new car or you will do some kind of an upgrade on your vehicle. Yeah. But overall, finishing really heavy cycles and letting things go. It's important to try to let things go so that you can move on. Yeah, so that you can move forward, have forward motion in your life. That's the there will be no rescue. I have to do all this shit myself and no one's going to drive this car but me. This is my life we're talking about here. I think it will be worth your effort, and you don't seem to be scrambling here because you're the Magician. And the answer, you're going to have an aha breakthrough moment. And I think it came from shadow work. I'm hearing all these, oh my God, kind of epiphanies you guys will have, and then you're going to try really hard to practically apply them so that you can get to the abundance, so that you can have the stability, so that you can manifest your own destiny, personal power here. Things kind of took a turn, and I saw a lot of relationship stuff here. The way you see yourself right now is the Queen of Cups and strength. I see a Leo Cancer cusp here, perhaps Pisces or Scorpio energy in your chart, or this could be someone around you. I like her cute little dogs. You or someone may come into your life with 3 cats or 3 dogs, or you may have 3 pets as well. I see that. You may also meet someone while outdoors at a park. Your animals will meet, they're telling me. But you see yourself as having a lot of emotional intelligence at this time, being very sensitive, but also holding back to a degree. I clarified why strength was here. Strength only comes when it's called for. I sense that some of you have to be very careful the way you give and express love to others. The kings and queens are like, look, I am in charge of my castle. I'm here when you want me. I'm not a knight. I'm not a page. I don't chase people around. I'm here with a cup of love and needing to be very strong. I clarified this and I got the Moon and the 5 of Cups. I heard very faintly that for some of you, you're trying to conceive, or someone around you may express that they're having a hormonal imbalance or that they themselves are having problems with conception. Seek medical treatment if that is the case. You may have a fertility issue of some kind, but I also see here with the Moon of Pisces and the 5 of Cups, there may be some heavy emotions and regrets and confusions for you at times, Sagittarius, or coming from this person. I feel like this is you. There will be times in January where you're confused and you will think about the things that you regret, but you will also be very strong. I think that there may be a person in your environment that there's only so much you can do for them. Yeah. You're going to handle it really well. Try to forgive yourself and accept that there may be things that always confuse you, or that there will be some confusion and heavy emotions moving forward. I like it when I see strength with these other cards. You may want a lot of love in your life, confused why that's not happening for you. Forgive yourself. The important thing is you realize you're manifesting your own destiny here. Okay, so in your environment, hidden factors that support you or hold you back that you're not aware of. This is pretty good. The Seven of Cups, but the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you may have a hard time stepping out of your comfort zone this week, but the Knight of Pentacles is what you see is what you get. Slow and steady wins the race. For sure. If any of you are looking for a home or a new job, it's not that far away from where you live now. It might not be out of state or out of country. Yeah, because the Knight of Pentacles does not go far from the castle. A good steady routine and predictable daily life will help you. The slow, dependable approach will help you. Also, they're saying to you, let yourself dream big, but don't live in a fantasy. You have a lot of options and opportunities right now. Make sure you look in every cup. You will have some choices to make in January. You will need to take a slow, methodical approach. Also, an earth sign that is one of many choices may slowly approach as well. He's not moving fast. You may have a person around you that may be a little stubborn and is overwhelmed by choices. There's not much that you can do for them because your back is turned with strength. They're telling me to move on. Okay, I want to say more about this, but they're like, no, it's general. Okay, the way you're going to be feeling, Four of Swords, the Three of Wands. This is like your card. What do I say about it? What dreams may come? You appear to be waiting for something, and it's a time of being still. The Four of Swords is, there might not be a lot of emotional activity for you. You may experience a bit of stress, but with the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands, I think stability is very important to you. I think that you'll be sort of resting emotionally and thinking a lot about the future. It may cause you a little bit of stress, but you don't seem bummed out that you have to wait. Just watch for being, I think you're going to have to work through some emotions. I think you're going to handle it by recovering in some way. You may also be watching from afar someone that you have not heard from in a long time, or that is under the weather, or vice versa. They will speak when they are ready. They are still healing. Perhaps you are still healing. If you're healing from anything, by the end of the month, you will be getting excited about what the future holds for you. And I also think that by the end of the month, if any of you are looking for a new home, you'll at least be on the right track. I also just heard something about real estate. You need more information if you're thinking about getting into real estate. Oh my God, they're telling me if any of you are looking into real estate programs or license, explore your other options. The school you're looking at charges double that it needs to. Okay, sorry, specific. Sorry, you guys, I'm really losing my voice today. But you're ending on the Knight of Cups, the Three of Cups, or Three of Swords, and the King of Cups. All three of these cards came out. They were not together in the deck. You may have someone around you with a bleeding heart, big time, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I have a King and Queen of Cups on the table. And then the Nine of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, really hanging in there. This could be a friend, family member, or co-worker. I get the sense that something is going on between you and this person. There may be a struggle to come together. You may be overcoming a health challenge, or this person is, or overcoming heartbreak and pain. You may be together, you may be in separation. Everyone seems to be showing a lot of strength of character, but there is some kind of a pain. I do see evidence possibly of illness for you or someone close to you with the Four of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. They'll hang in there. But I kind of get the sense that someone may come in with a very emotional, grand, sweeping gesture. Watch out that this person is, they may be very dramatic, very emotional. They may be somewhat unrealistic. This person conversely could have broken your heart. It might not have been what you thought it would be. The Knight of Cups is very creative and very charming, but also somewhat idealistic. Someone may really need your help and need an expression, but it looks like you may have a hard time giving it at this point. So if this resonates for you, you may be challenged with this person in this way, Sagittarius. And it will be an exercise of boundaries and whether or not you can hang in there. You may be dealing with a Cancerian or a Pisces, a Cancer Leo cusp in particular. Yeah. But for your own personal endeavors, you will need to be the strong master strategist, leverage other people's power to your own advantage. People will underestimate you because I just heard someone doesn't need a rescue for the first time in a long time. You will be challenged, and I do think that you will overcome your challenges with strategy. Watch for the balance between your 5th and your 10th house. You will have a bit of a mountain to climb, but the sextile came in the end. There will be tension and flow and potentially a very rewarding situation in January. Love that. Love these houses too. These are easy. These are fun. I like them. Finding that balance there. All right, Sagittarius, that's your January forecast. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Check out my other channel, Soma Chandra Libra. Also, you guys, check out the link to the Soma Chandra 2022 newsletter. It explains all the services that I've expanded for you and some of the changes I've made to my private readings. And the link to my website to schedule a service with me is down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.